You're very welcome to day one of the 43rd AXA National Dairy Show here in the Green Glens Arena in Mill Street in County Cork. There are over 200 entries across 20 cattle classes, all battling it out to be named Supreme Champion on Saturday night in front of our judge, Cord Horman, who hails from Germany, including Haley here. Ahead of that, centre stage on day one is the Young Handlers and the Young Showmanship League finals with Judge Andrea Rafferty. Outside of the show ring, there's plenty to entertain with over 160 trade stands. Here is some of what we saw on day one of the show. I'm delighted to be joined here in the main arena by Tom McCarthy, Regional Development Manager with AXA. Tom, things are just about to kick off here in the big arena. You're back again as title sponsor for the National Dairy Show. How exciting is this to be back in the Green Glens Arena in Mill Street?
Yeah, it is brilliant to be back again. And as we said yesterday, we have the main hall back here again this year, Ashling. So there's a great buzz around the place. There's a huge amount of trade stands.
And the AXA stand is right beside the main ring, and it's obviously a great opportunity for you to meet farmers face to face and to listen to their concerns about their insurance, about day-to-day life as well. And I suppose it's a great social occasion.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's a great opportunity to meet our customers and, hopefully some new customers, and just to chat about their insurance needs and just to chat to people in general. It's great to get out there and meet the people. We're so used to talking to these guys on the phone. It's great to meet them face to face. So we're really looking forward to the next couple of days here.
And we're going to see some of the best dairy stock on show here. But firstly, it's going to be the young handlers, and it's great to see the young people coming through, Tom, because that is the lifeblood of any show, and of course showing in general.
Absolutely. There's some great young people gearing up, getting ready, because they're going to be starting here very shortly. Look, they're the lifeblood, they're the future of the showing of cattle. The love they have for it, you've seen it yourself, the way they're preparing the animals is unbelievable. But there's a great buzz above in the shed. Showing is just about to start now fairly soon with the young handlers. Look, it's in every walk of life. The young people, they're the next generation, and it's great to see that the show organisers here have them so involved in the whole event. So look, it's a great experience for them as well.
You mentioned the trade stands here. Of course, we have the AXA National Dairy Innovation Awards being presented tonight as well. That's obviously keenly contested and a very prestigious award to win for any company.
Yeah, look, we're sponsoring the Innovation Awards here as well this year, and like we were saying yesterday, some of the leading companies in Ireland in the dairy or in lots of different industries are here showcasing their new innovations. The judging is taking place as we speak, and the awards will be presented tonight, I think around 7:30. I think Minister Derek Leary is here to present them. So again, a great buzz on the stands. There's a lot of stands, very focused event, as I was saying to you yesterday. So if you have any queries on farming, whatever it be insurance or be dairy side of it or AI or whatever, everything is here under the one roof. And like I said yesterday, no fear of rain or anything like that. It's all under one roof here this year.
Fantastic, Tom. We're looking forward to a great show. So we're here at the Irish Holstein Friesian Association stand, and I'm delighted to be joined by the Chief Executive of IHFA, Lawrence Feeney. Lawrence, another year has rolled around. We're back here in the Green Glens Arena, and some of the country's top dairy stock is taking centre stage over the next 2 days.
Yeah, Aisling, come here. It's great to be back here, and it's great to be back in our kind of bigger arena here. So we've a little bit more space and a little bit more comfort. There's a shed full of cows out there getting washed and clipped and shined, and everybody's hard at work getting everything ready. Things will be kicking off in the ring in a couple of hours' time. So we're looking forward to a great show and a great crowd and a great industry event here again this year. There's always a great buzz around this event. It's kind of a relaxed family event for those who attend. All the hard work gets done behind the scenes by the cattle exhibitors, but it's a huge day in the IHFA calendar. It's kind of like the last big show of the year, and it's one of the biggest and most important shows of the year. Yeah, look, the show exhibitors are what makes this event work. Like, bringing out top quality dairy stock for everyone to see and to parade, and have our competitions to see who's going to get the ribbons at the end of the day. But the real heart of that is the young people, because showing is a great activity for young people. It teaches them responsibility, it gets them involved in agriculture, it gets them looking after their animals, it's an outlet for social activities for them. So this afternoon now will be the culmination of the show season for a lot of the young people.
Yeah, and of course it all builds up on Saturday evening to Cord Horman picking out our next Supreme Champion, and that is where it's going to be standing room only here in the Greenglens Arena. It's going to be very, very tense, very exciting, and we just love to see who's going to come out, and dreams will come true on Saturday evening here.
Yeah, it's always very, very interesting. The speculation has started, which cows are going to look good, who's going to do well, but we're delighted this year to have a really top quality international judge in Cord, and it's really up to him at the end of the day. He gets to make the decision. The exhibitors will do everything they can to promote their animals and show them off in the best light possible, but ultimately he'll make the final decision, and everybody around the ring will be dying to see who he taps forward for his champion at the end of the day, because that's a really prestigious thing. We've had some great champions over the years. I think we'll have a new champion this year, because I believe last year's champion is not here, so there's an opportunity for someone else to step in, and it's always really closely contested.
Well, we wish all competitors the very best of luck, Lawrence, and thanks so much for joining us. Now, one of the big highlights on day one of the AXA National Dairy Show here in the Greenglens Arena in Mill Street in County Cork is, of course, the Young Showmanship League Finals. And I'm delighted to be joined by some of the competitors today who are going to be going out into the big ring in front of Andrea Rafferty. Girls, can you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Kayla McGrath.
Hi, I'm Izzy Kelly. And I'm Elsie Kelly.
And Elsie, who is this firstly?
Kelly.
And is this the calf that you're going to be bringing in?
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about going out and onto the big lights here in the Greenglens Arena?
I'm kind of scared because it's my first time being in this show, but I'm really excited for it as well. So.
And is there going to be a bit of sisterly rivalry?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about going out there?
I'm really excited, and I'm doing it today for the fun of it, so it's going to be really fun.
And a cousin here as well. And where are you all from?
Horsley and Durrow from County Offaly.
And tell us about your own showing, Kaylee. How long have you been involved in showing?
I've been showing last, I think, 2 years. Not too long, but still. But we're just going travelling around different shows around Ireland just to get the experience, you know.
And do you make a lot of friends doing this?
Yeah, we've made so many friends from all around Ireland. They're like from everywhere. Yeah.
And girls, tell us how much prep is involved, how much work goes into getting these calves show ready, and ye as well. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, you have to clip them and make sure that they're all nice and clean, and wash them and do their top lines, make their tails nice, and you have to make sure you don't get yourself dirty before you go in. You have to tie your belt, do your tie, get your hair so it's not all over the place, you know.
So there's a lot to remember, and I suppose going out there in the show ring, it's about doing your best and having fun, as you said.
Yeah, and you also have to wear white as certain clothes. Oh yeah, like white jeans and a white shirt, so it's very hard to keep them clean.
Yeah, excellent. Well, girls, we wish you the very best of luck outside there in the big ring. We'll be all cheering you on, and thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us. I'm delighted to be joined by Andrea Rafferty, and this year Andrea has the great honour of being the Young Members Association Showmanship League Final Judge. Andrea, you're here in the big ring in the Greenglens Arena in Mill Street. It's a great showcase for our young handlers. Are you looking forward to today's appointment?
I am, yeah, most definitely. I suppose it's actually been 10 years since I first won this competition myself in my own age category, so it feels really full circle to be standing back in the ring, but in very different attire, as you can see. So yeah, really looking forward to it, yeah.
So you're all too keenly aware for these young people, the nerves, the excitement, the preparation that goes into today.
Without a doubt, yeah. There's so much hard work goes into this, Aisling. It happens months ago. All these young breeders, they've had to collect their points as they went along. So they've been at various different shows, they've had to qualify, and what we have here this evening is definitely the best of the best. So yeah, really looking forward to officiating over them, and yeah, privileged to have got the opportunity to do this.
And what will draw your eye as a winner here?
I am looking for someone that is cool, calm, floats with their calf, always makes their calf look good. never gives me a bad look of them. Someone who's also able to converse and answer me a couple of questions maybe on their particular animal. I think that sometimes can set someone apart, maybe fixing faults or flaws, and maybe a little bit of a know-how about their animal and maybe what they'd like to change or what they really like about their animal. So someone who's obviously spent a little bit of time, who's been studying their animal and works really in sync with them.
And Andrea, tell us a little bit about yourself. You obviously have been involved in showing for a very, very long time, and you hail from County Monaghan.
I do, yeah. So I grew up on my parents' family farm, and I suppose we were pedigree registered, we still are, and I got into showing through a neighbour, and we would have come to Mill Street for years, made the long trek to Mill Street, and I got involved with showmanship, showing various different cattle for various different people, and I'm back today in the centre of the ring, so it's lovely.
Well, we wish you all the very best on your appointment. Congratulations and enjoy the day.
I will. Thanks, Aisling.
So we're here at the Lely Centre, Mitchelstown, with Katrina, who is their marketing manager. Katrina, can you maybe talk us through the significance of being here at the dairy show this year?
Yeah, so we're here as platinum sponsors again this year, and we find it's a very important show for us to support a lot of our own customers. With Milking Robots, our IHFA customers. It's right in the heart of our territory, and it's just a fantastic show to support, and we really enjoy being here.
I suppose you'll have a steady flow all day of kind of new and maybe existing customers. How are you going to impress them maybe today?
So we've a big enough stand here this year. This is our first year not bringing a milking robot, which might be a bit of a rogue decision yet, we don't know, but we've brought it every other year and we're quite confident people know all about it. But we've brought our two robotic scrapers. I suppose it's a good time of year to be bringing these out. People are thinking about housing cattle. So we have our Lely collector here behind me, and also the Lely Discovery 90. And of course our calf feeder as well. So I suppose quite seasonal products that people are thinking about this time of year, and no doubt they'll be impressed by.
Exactly, and I suppose maybe it could have been a good year for investment, with prices were fairly good for most of the year up until now, really.
Yeah, do you know what? We've been blown away by interest and demand this year. I suppose, farm incomes were quite good at the start of this year, but again there is that labour shortage, and we're finding farmers are finding it harder to get relief milkers. They're, I suppose, putting more of a focus on work-life balance, and again as well, I suppose, coming down to succession. They might have another generation coming up along. They don't want them feeling forced into taking over the farm too young, so they're thinking about ways that they can manage the farm and I suppose milk on longer and better.
Brilliant. All about efficiencies, obviously, he says. Thank you very much anyway, Katrina, and I hope you have a good day.
We've dropped by the Munster bovine stand here at the AXA National Dairy Show. I'm delighted to be joined by Denise Jones. Denise is the marketing manager with Munster Bovine. Denise, we're back again here in the Green Glens Arena. Why is it so important to Munster Bovine to be back on board as a platinum sponsor this year?
Aisling, I suppose the National Dairy Show is hugely important to Munster Bovine. It's the highlight of our events calendar, and it's the pinnacle of all the events throughout the year. And I suppose that catalogue is packed with sires from our own domestic breeding programme NCBC, but also imported semen from CMEX, ABS, Genetics, to name a few. And I guess we're located here ringside, just in front of the ring, where a lot of our genetics will pop across all the classes over the next 2 days. So it's very apt that we're here located beside some of the spectacular cows that you'll see over the next couple of days, because many of those are sired by Munster Bovine bulls. So this year we're entering the Innovation Award for our Genocell service. That's a new service to Munster Bovine, and it's available to milk recording customers this year. It was launched in April, and for herds that are fully genotyped, they can avail of this service. So I guess the team will be here over the next couple of days, and we'd welcome everybody to come and meet the team, see if they're suitable to perform a Genocell sample, and learn more about how it can be used at the back end of the year towards dry off.
So we're here at the Respirable Calf Village, sponsored by Zoetis, and I suppose we have Adam here with us again, Adam Heffernan. Adam, what exactly will be attracting farmers down to the calf village this year?
Sure, there's loads to see in the calf village, from calf rearing to calf health to actually a couple of physical calves on show there, which is great to see as well. Lots to talk about from ourselves on vaccination and everything calf health, really, to be honest with you.
Brilliant, and sure they'll love that, especially after last year's success. It'll be great to see them back again. And I suppose then, what exactly do Zoetis have on offer themselves here for farmers this year?
Calf health has always been a key priority for Zoetis. We were the first company to bring a live intranasal calf vaccine to the market over 20 years ago, Respirable intranasal, giving cover for both RSV and PI3. Since then we've come a long way. We've launched Respirable 2 about 24 months ago now at this stage, which is a follow-on vaccine giving up to 6 months protection for RSV and PI3. And this spring we launched Protivity for Mycoplasma, which is great to have in our arsenal as well. It's a very good vaccine that we hope to engage with farmers over the weekend on. So it's great to be getting actually questions before we even come to the dairy show from farmers on it. So it's a great place to meet them and discuss it further.
Brilliant, well covered for the winter and spring, so fantastic. Thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you.
So we're here at the Dairy Gold stand. Dairy Gold is one of the platinum sponsors here at the 2025 AXA National Dairy Show in the Greenglens Arena in Mill Street in County Cork. I'm delighted to be joined by Edmund Curtin. He's an area sales manager with Dairy Gold. Edmund, great to be back. Huge buzz here at the Dairy Gold stand, but in the show. Yeah.
Great altogether, yeah. We're delighted to be one of the main sponsors here. It's right in our catchment area of our whole milk footprint. It is bouncing the Kerry area at one side, but we always do get a great crowd back here. There's always the event is always very well supported by our suppliers.
And it's always a very well catered stand here. There's always a good tea and sandwiches selection at the Dairy Gold stand.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. I mean, sure, look, at the end of the day, we're a farmer-owned co-op. They're the centre of the community back here. We've also got shop in one of our retail stores are here in the town of Mill Street as well. So all on the back of that, Dairy Gold have a great footprint here in Mill Street. The shows and sponsoring the show is a very important part of that.
And I suppose being out and about, meeting farmers, it's all part of what you do on a daily basis.
Exactly. I mean, look, to be fair, we pride ourselves on member engagement and having an ethos of meeting our customers, meeting our milk suppliers regularly. The likes of myself as an area sales manager and the two teams, Dairy North and Dairy South, that's our main function, to be the guy that talks to the farmer on a regular basis and that converse with him daily and all his, I suppose, from his inputs, dealing with us from buying all his inputs, giving him the correct advice to stay on, also on farm advice as well. So we're catering for that job on our daily day-to-day rate about it.
Okay, and look, I suppose the elephant in the room, Edmund, there has obviously been pressure on milk prices, been widely reported, and I suppose looking ahead into the future, I know you don't have a crystal ball, but what way do you see the global dairy markets going? Because obviously that is a direct impact on what you can pay your farmer suppliers. Yeah,
sure, look, unfortunately all the dairy market at the moment is commodity based. I mean, look, we're all having 50 or 60% of our product is sold into commodity. At the end of the day, butter and cheese have taken a fair hit in the last number of weeks. May feel like it's unprecedented as such, which it kind of is, but at the end of the day, we must work on the back of that and you have to cut your cloth to measure.
Okay, so any hope on the horizon at the moment, or do we know yet?
It's hard to tell and difficult to say at this very early in time, but we'll review it month on month, and at the end of the day, look, the senior leadership team and the board will review it. We're farmer owned, we'll want to pay the most we possibly can in any given month. We just have to take it and see what the returns are month on month.
And Edmund, I suppose finally back to the show here, I'm sure you'd welcome farmers to come along and drop in and have a chat with you here.
We're here this evening on Friday, we're also here tomorrow all day Saturday, so let anyone give a call down, more than welcome, and have a chat and a cup of tea with any of us here, the area sales managers on the stand.
Edmund, thank you so much.
No problem, Ashley, thanks for calling.
Georgina, how does it feel to win today?
Yeah, it feels great. It's a lot. Her mother and her sister, they're great in the showroom, so it's great to have her winning as well.
Fantastic. And how much preparation goes into getting them all here?
Oh Jesus, loads. She's been out now a lot during the summer, so she's been clipped and washed a lot. But for the past 2 or 3 months, she's been clipped and washed, and you have to have her on the proper feed, so it's a lot of work.
Hard work all the time. And do you have many cows here in total this weekend?
Yeah, we have a big string of 14.
14. You'll be kept busy with clipping and everything, so.
Yeah, very busy. Been very busy the past couple of weeks and months as well.
And are you optimistic with the other ones now tomorrow?
Hopefully, we will try our best.
Try your very best. That's all you can do. Thank you very much, Georgina, and congratulations. So we're here with the champion novice handler, Garode Long. Garode, how does it feel to be a champion?
It feels great, yeah. A bit nervous going into the start of it, but it worked out all in the end.
Delighted. And Garode, what goes into getting ready for this big day?
A lot of work. Washing, 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 and clipping and clipping.
How long have you been getting ready for it?
With a few weeks now.
Brilliant. Whereabouts are you from, Garode?
I'll be from Kilburton, County Cork.
Fantastic. And is it a family business, is it?
Well, I'd be working with my uncle basically up in a farm. I'm not originally from a farm.
Okay, and does your uncle have any cows here today, or is it just yourself?
Yeah, he has 2 cows and 2 cows.
Fantastic. So you'll be optimistic again tomorrow again, will you?
Yeah.
That's the way to be. Garode, massive congratulations.
Thanks.
Hope you enjoyed the win. Thank you very much.